Welcome back, children. I've been getting some questions. This is just gonna be really quick. There's been some questions about, I've been posting a lot of my workout routines and people are wondering like the order that they're being done in. I don't really cover all that. So real quick, simple video here. Boom. If you can see this, let's do that. So this is my current workout as we see fit going into the Corey West match. Sunday mornings is box squats. I'm basically squatting just because I'm trying to gain weight and mass into the super heavyweight class. So it's mostly just to build mass. Follow that up with kettlebells to strengthen the lower back, and then some abs, which is, the kettlebells and abs are basically just all around core work. Monday mornings is speed day. Wednesday mornings is max day. Friday mornings is volume day. It's been that way for about 20 years or so. After doing the vector, do the wrist work in the vector, and then I just do the reverse vector. Preparing for Corey West, I expect it to be mostly a side to side inside battle. He's not known to be a real proficient top roller. So my speed vectors, max vectors, and volume vectors are all peg to peg motions. They're not elbow pad to elbow pad back pressure type stuff, and it's not elbow pad to kitty corner stuff. Monday evenings is isometrics for the same vector I did, then shoulder work. Just recently started adding shoulder work. As my elbows and stuff got stronger, my shoulders started giving me problems. Not a lot of work, for shoulders. Tuesday evening, I start, some people suggested a max day for JM press. I want to do it on Tuesday. Work killed me last weekend. Not killed me. Something came up at work, so I couldn't do the JM. So I missed Tuesday evening. So I did the JM max day on Thursday instead. Monday, so Mondays was isometrics. Thursdays was supposed to be isometrics. Tuesdays is the JM press max. I skipped isometrics on Thursdays, did the JM press max instead. Tuesdays and Thursdays are work capacity days, basically pull-ups, just to get the whole pull-ups on a great big pipe, so it forces you to engage your hand while pulling with your bigger muscles. Kettlebells, abs. I'm doing a lot of core work lately, mostly because the squatting and deadlift are really wearing me out on my lower back. Saturday is JM press. That's 9 sets of 10 over 3 grips. So it's a medium grip, wide grip, narrow grip. My speed vectors are 6 sets of 6. Max vectors are working to a 1 rep max. Volume day is 10 sets of 5. Isometrics varies between, 60 and 80% of my max for a count. I don't really have a scientific method on isometrics yet. Shoulders are just front raises, lateral raises, rear raises, 45 pounds in each hand. Sorry about the hiccups. 45 pounds in each hand, sets of 10 to 15. But the box squats I'm doing is 6 by 6, so it's more of a volume workout, not a speed day or a max day. Friday evenings on my row day. These are just straight rows. Again, it's trying to build some work capacity. I grab a towel, do it into a riser motion, and superset it with a supinated motion. That's basically the overall plan for the workout. We will do that, and then we will do this. So if you come to the channel, you should be able to step through that. I won't show you all the videos, but starting with Sunday morning.
So previously, when we were using spreadsheets, we were heavily
commercials. Sorry. Okay. Boom.
Morning, children.
Okay, we're just going to zip this over. And quick box squat there. So they do the box squats. I do them with a green band on each side, adding 5 pounds a week till I can't do the 6 sets of 6. There's lots of videos out there on box squatting. The ones at Westside Barbell are the best, but you basically squat down onto a box. It disengages the muscle chain, and then you use a leg curl motion to come back up. I'm not going to teach anybody how to box squat there because there's professionals that do it way better than I do. Pop over to the speed day. This was, like I said, I do a variety of vectors, but they're primarily peg to peg work. Typically wrist wrench, multi-spinner, and strap. This is a multi-spinner and a supinated grip. This was incredibly hard, and I was incredibly weak on this motion. So I moved it to volume day and max effort day. This is weak. I'm going to keep hitting this up until the match with Corey West. But pretty simple stuff. Zip over to the wrist work is just done at the same vector, the same setup. It's just a no, that's actually the speed day. Well, let me zip farther forward to the wrist there. Okay. So you see going on is same vector, same setup, just engaging the wrist. So you did the vector, which worked the whole chain. Now just the wrist part of it. And then you finish speed day with reversing the vector. This is, I used a strap. Like I said, there's no real science here. All I know is when you pull, if you train all morning pulling, you grab that thing and go backwards, it really targets the top part of your forearm and the shoulder. And I mostly just want to keep flexibility and balance to the joints. Nothing real great to see there. But that's Monday morning. Monday evenings is isometric, so it's the same vector, pulling against a chain, hold for a relatively count, wrist work, reverse vector work. It's going to look a lot like the speed day. Tuesday morning
if you live in a
is the pull-ups.
You may be eligible to receive USA-made solar panels for no cost at install.
Probably should have turned the commercials off for this video. Oops. There we go. So it's a 4.5-inch pipe and it spins. So it forces you to cup your hands really tight to do the pull-up, and you can't, there's a tendency for it to keep rolling out. So it forces you to concentrate on keeping the wrist curled, but your fingers flat and relaxed, and just straight up pull-ups. I can do 7 overhands without weight. Underhand pull-ups are a lot easier on that. I can usually add 25 plus pounds and do sets of 10. There's a bunch of videos out there on kettlebells. I'm not going to teach anybody how to do kettlebells, except to say I don't have kettlebells. I got 45-pound plates with holes, so I swing 45-pound plates. I call them kettlebells because I don't want to make up a name for what we were doing here. The abs I do, nothing fancy, just standing abs. Louis Simmons, Westside Barbell, they say train your abs standing up. That's how I'm using them. That's how I'm training them. So just straight grab the pulley machine and ab pull down. Max day, we covered max day in another video. It's just a 1 rep max on the vector. I'm doing all peg to peg vectors this time. Pull-ups again, arm wrestling training, JM press max day. There's 2 videos by JM Blakely, Eric Spotto in the JM press playlist. There's really not much. I'm not going to teach anybody JM press technique and stuff, how I'm probably doing it incorrectly myself. Learn from the experts and do what they do. Volume day, the same peg to peg type stuff, just 10 sets of 5, building work capacity. And Saturday is JM press day again, but we do with multiple grips. So start with the classic narrow grip, which is not medium grip, which is 2 fingers on the smooth part of the bar, and just a straight JM press. Awesome for elbow health. You then do some wide grips, which are actually easier. And these probably aren't even technically JM presses anymore because your elbow is in such a funny position. The hardest ones for me by far are the narrow grip. I think these are probably the most beneficial for arm wrestlers, is the narrow grip JM presses. It locks your arm into what looks like a press, and it's also in the position you are when you're doing like a posting top roll. I'm going to concentrate more on JM press, narrow grip JM presses. After this after every competition, I change my workout routine anyways. So the JM presses, I'm going to really focus on narrow grip and some incline stuff. So I'm just covering this again, just to review. This is the order of the workout. All of these workouts for the last 7 days are in that one playlist. And I've got like 3 more workouts before my competition in Texas, and I will upload those workouts into the same playlist. Other than that, I thank you so much for joining me again. Call your parents, they miss you. Please subscribe. Grandma, I'm looking at you. I need you and Grandpa subscribing as well. All right. Love you, folks. Come back later.